40 this, 40 that. The Vernon hat. Top of the morning. I'm just pulling up and I'm stopping by right fast. Because I noticed that the top of the morning be my best dribble. Like, my best views, it always be the best when I post early in the morning. So I'm finna stop by and figure it out, and I swear to God, I'm really here straight off vibes. I don't even know what I'm finna say. But look, I'm gonna start off with the just straight like this, man, on the real. I hope everybody have a blessed holiday and everything, like, go well for everybody and everybody be safe and y'all don't drink too much and run yourself off the side of the road tonight. Oh, God. It's crazy to me that I just been here so motherfucking long and I'm supposed to be spending all these holidays and doing all this type of stuff. Like, with my son and doing, and it's crazy that I just said my son and something just popped in my head and I'm finna go just like this. I'm finna start it off straight like this. This episode of me, my son, my youngs from East Coast, and they did some trash. They did dope. They did some punk this day. And my baby was little as a mug. And I'm finna get right into that one because I just said I'm supposed to be spending this day with my son. That's crazy. I swear to God, I just turned it on and started recording and I didn't know what I was finna say. I didn't know if I was finna start with some juvenile hall stuff or whatever. And I swear to God, that just popped up in my head like straight like it was sent from heaven somewhere. But long story short, this had to be like 2016. We pulling up to the Delamo Mall. Pulling up to the Delamo Mall is me, Savage from Q102, Young Bone from Six Deuce, and I know where Young Bone from. I just was thinking about who was the third party there with it. I believe it was a third person, but it might have just been us three and Gio. It might have just been us three and my son. And basically, long story short, I don't know, every time I get some money, it's like Gio was out there involved in whatever I was doing because he get a percentage. He getting something off the dribble. Before I treat myself, I'm treating the young. Straight up, every time. So in the hood, I don't remember what I just did, but I know for sure I came across some chili and I got my baby with me and we going to, I want to say we was in like Champs, or I know it wasn't Foot Locker for sure, but it's one of the little shoe stores. I believe it was Champs though. It wasn't Foot Action or Foot, it was Champs. It had to be Champs. It was something Shoe, I don't think it was Shoe Palace. It was for sure Champs. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm for sure like 98% sure it was Champs. So we in the Delamo Mall, and for some reason, this little dude is acting up in the mall this day, like he's tripping. Some new Jordans, like I think the white, blue, gray, and black little, like you got the little fuzzy looking stuff on them, like the little static, look like the static on the TV type shit, like gray and black around the toe with the blue like tongue with the red Jordan, the white threes, the Jordan threes. So anyway, we go in there. I'm picking up a couple pair of shoes. I think I got like some white Air Forces, like a pair of Jordans, like 3-4 pair of shoes, you feel me? And basically, long story short, I'm trying to get him some shoes. He's too little to even know, I swear. He only like 2 years old. And he could barely talk, but he talked a gang of smack at the time. He used to talk smack and think we was friends. And to this day, I sock him in his chest for this, but he see me getting some shoes and I'm finna tell him. I mean, I'm not finna tell him. I'm finna tell the dude that's working, like, hey, y'all got these in a size whoopty whoop or whatever. So my son, like, I don't like it. I don't like it. He don't like the shoes, basically. And he got on what he got on. And I remember to this day, I swear to God, he had on some little Fendi shoes. He had on his Fendi shoes. And when the dude come back with whatever shoes, it's like 3-4 pair of shoes. And he got the Jordans on top. The ones that he said he don't yike. The Jordans that he's saying he don't yike basically is the ones on the top of all the other boxes. So when I open it up, I'm finna take his shoe off and he flip out. He tripping. And remind you, I'm never paying attention to Young Bone and them. They end up skating up out of Champs or wherever we was at. They get up out of the store. So I never even noticed that they doing this because I'm having so much trouble with him at this point about trying to take his little Fendi shoes off and let him try on these other shoes to make sure like they right size, they ain't too tight, whatever the fuck I was doing, but I'm finna put the shoes on instead of just going to the registry like his feet just, but I don't know, they grow every day at that time. So I'm just finna try on the shoes, and as I'm trying to take off his shoe, he get to tripping. No, he run from me. He get off the little seat right there. He get on the floor. He running. So I'm like, Gio, come here, man. I grab him. He like, no, I don't yike those. I don't like the shoes. I don't like the shoes. He tripping on me, and as I'm like, why you don't like them? He like, I yike these. Like basically, I like these, and start stumping his feet. I'm like, that's fine. Those are yours. You're going to continue to wear those. You're not putting these on and switching them for the day or that. I just want to try them on. You feel me? But he ain't trying to hear it. He tripping. So long story short, I'm like, look, your mama finna deal with this. I'm finna just grab these shoes and we out of here. So I get to walk into the register. And it's some lady right here. I want to say she pregnant. I don't remember if she pregnant. I know she for sure heavy set. And she's standing at the register with a big ass stroller. She got the stroller right there, so it's like a baby in there. So she either just had the baby or she's pregnant again. But I know she got a big ass stroller right here. And I'm standing right here. And my back not even towards, my back is towards the door. My back is towards the door, and I see some dudes walk in. But to me, I swear to God, they look like college basketball players. They all got dreads. One of them don't got dreads, and the one that don't got dreads look like a rapper or something. But you could tell they like not big time. They like whatever, because this little jury got 10K written all over it for sure. I know jury like the back of my hand, and ain't nothing like too extravagant or nothing. But on the dead homies, long story short, I see them. We don't even bang on each other. Remind you, I got a big ass Florida Marlin F on the side of my head right here. And I got the Angel 8 on the side of my head right here. So it's like, ain't really no questioning where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Got the hood all on my arms. And you feel me? All you gotta do is really tattoo check me from a distance. And it's like, bam, he from over there. So long story short, these dudes is the Grape Streets. These is the project dudes. But I'm looking at them. They got like the Ken Griffey shoes on and, you know, big ass basketball playing looking shoes to me. I'm like, these athletes for sure. I'm looking at them like athletes. We don't exchange words. It ain't like uncomfortable. I just know in my mind, these are not my enemies for sure. I just read it off the dribble. So bam. Remind you, we way out here in Torrance, but it's just something, I don't know. You usually get that thing, and it always the bell ring in your head. Even when dudes don't be your enemies, they could be from Compton and all type of other stuff, and you'll see them like, oh, they might be this, that, X, Y, and Z, like something that we don't function with or whatever. But anyways, long story short, I'm right there at the register now. I never even see the dudes leave that I think is athletes. So they push out, and the next thing I know, I feel somebody bump me in my back. So as he bumped me in my back, he low-key like fake is jogging, trotting, and like, hey. He asking me to let him see my toy. So I'm like, what is you doing? And I turn around, and I see the same dudes now. It's the same dudes. I just thought these dudes was athletes. And remind you, I got a big old Florida Marlin F in my head, man. You know I'm not from East Coast, and he get right up on me, and it's the dude Gooch from Grape Street. His name Gooch from Grape Street, and La from Grape Street, Lil La from Grape Street, some other dude, he like chubby and heavy set, and long story short, I ended up seeing him at the courthouse with Poo Poo, the girl from Grape, auntie or whatever the case, that was getting all the money, fly cash. I ended up seeing them at the courtroom, at the courthouse, like 2 days later, or maybe probably possibly the next day. And she asked me, man, what happened? Like, ooh. So here's the story though. Anyways, he bumped me and asked me, like, let me see that. And I'm like, man, watch out. Like, so I look at them like, what up? He don't even go for the what up. He like, fuck Coast. Straight up. Disrespectful, derogatory though. Basically, this the East Coast is fuck Wooty Wolves. And I'm like, I'm from 40 crib. Like, all right, like on Grape Street, my bad. Like, stand down then. This ain't got nothing to do with you, mafia. Like, whoopty whoop whoop. And I'm like, what you mean stand down though? Like, hell no, these my little bros, like, on the hood. Like, watch out. So now I'm seeing him clutching for what he clutching for. So I go in the pocket with the fake as fuck. Like, nah, what you mean stand down? Like, on the hood, these my youngs, they rode up here with me. They in the car with me. Like, on the dead homies, niggas ain't no busters. Like, we could do whatever. We could squabble. We could, you feel me? But it ain't no stand down, though. Like, he like, look, mafia, on the dead homies, this don't got nothing to do with you. On Grape Street, like on Geo, you know how they talk super extra out, everything. On Wooty Whoop, on Wooty Whoop. On Grape Street, on Geo, mafia, like, woo. But you could tell these the real project folks once you hear them talking. So I'm like, oh, dead homies, you niggas from the East Coast. And they with the like, fuck Wooty Whoops. Like I said, they own them. Every time they even think they finna say something, fuck Wooty Whoops. Like, nigga, oh. So I'm like, look, fool, on the dead homies, cause they came with me, like, on the hood. Like I said, I'm from 40s, but on the dead homies, like, whatever against them fake as fuck. Like, these my youngs, and they rode in the car with me. I'm not finna just feed them to the wolves. But they see that I'm blicked up or whatever. They blicked up, and it's just like a, so he like, look, bro, if you was in here with your homies and y'all ran into some hoovers and y'all was finna do it up with the hoovers, or y'all had them on Grape Street, like on all this shit on Wooty Whoop and Lil Tony and them and all this type of shit, all that project talk, and he tell me like, we'll stand down, that shit don't got nothing to do with us. I'm like, that's true enough, like, y'all beef don't got nothing to do with me, but at the end of the day, these my youngs, like, they rolled up here with me, they in my core, what I look like, that's out, fool, like, so, like, now my son feel the energy, and he, like, run up, but he really don't know what's going on, but he, like, getting close to me, like, grabbing on me, and I'm like, hold on, you feel me, on the hood, I think I pick him up and sit him on the, where the register and shit at, I sit him right there. To where it's like, on the hood, he too little, he not finna jump down from way up there or nothing. So I'm like looking on the dead homies, cause they like, they energy on 10. On the dead homies, they energy on 10. And they marking my young niggas out on the low. Like, they ain't marking them out cause they ain't put their hands on him. But the way they talking, it would have been like, shh. Oh God, nigga gonna have to do something to me, cause I would have been got to talking back crazy too. I ain't gonna lie, on the hood. But anyways, my son kind of like diffused the situation a little bit, and they like, look, fool, like on Grape Street, fool. That's all I'm saying. Like, these young was on live and all that, and I just seen them on live. So as the homie hit the live, they like low key just talking to me now, like, them niggas march, like, low key going for it on the homies. I ain't gonna lie, cuz on the dead homies, and they like, look, fool, these niggas, you jump on live and all that, and I just joined a live. They really on a female live, and once I join a live, they see my name pop up, and they on some like, oh, you got the Wooty Whoop streets in here, like dissing they hood and shit, and they dissing all on the internet, and now they see us in real life and look at their energy like these niggas is busters, fool, like Wooty Whoop, like I said, fuck Wooty Whoops, they steady just on that, fuck Wooty Whoops, fuck. I'm like, God damn, looking at them like, y'all just gonna keep letting the niggas say that shit, like, bruh, God. But anyways, long story short, on the dead homies, I'm like, look, I respect it, fool. Like, I hear all that on the dead homies. Like, niggas not no marks. Like I said, niggas would go outside and squabble. We could do whatever on the hood. But I can't just let y'all just go crazy, like, on the hood. But I never, like, changed my stance. And you could tell the dude, he want to go for it so bad. But I'm like, I know kind of like the situation. We in the middle of the mall, in the middle of a shoe store. We didn't cause all this attention now. The most anything gonna happen is somebody might swing. But I mean, you know, it might get bad. And if it get too bad, somebody might do what they do and go to the next level with it. But long story short, on the dead homies, they like, look, fool, on the dead homies, y'all got that, cuz I see you with your baby. And I believe they think that this my baby mama or something because they see like the stroller right next to me and shit. And they like, you got your baby, like, woo, woo. And I'm really like, I ain't worried about it. They talking about this baby in the stroller. They talking about Geo. I'm trying to figure out what we doing on the dead homies. But long story short, it didn't go like, it didn't get ugly, but it could have got ugly on the dead homies. And on Grape, I go to court like two days later, like a day later, 2 days later type shit. And basically on the hood, I run into the Grape Streets at court again. And I see the girl poo-poo, man, free poo-poo too, on God. Dead homies, man. I hope everything plan out for her and work out for her for the better, or for the best, and she get something that she comfortable with and what she want, and not what these people trying to give her though. But on God in heaven, she see me like, what up, man? Like, whoop, like, what up? Like, what up, cuz? She like, man, the homie said they ran into you, you was with the boys. Like, what happened? So I tell her my story, my version of the story. And she like, on God, on Grape Street, like on Geo, they said that same exact shit. Basically, like, you was on your dribble, but them niggas you with was on some bitch ass mark shit. Like, whoop de whoop whoop. On the dead homies, her exact words. She with 2 people, and we at the courthouse on the hood. But since then, she done been to prison and got out, and all type of shit. Now she back. But like I say, free her, man, on the hood. Happy holidays to everybody. And I had to just come with one top of the morning because it's like, man, I really came off straight vibes and on the dead homies when I said my son. But on God, on the dead homies, the Grape Streets was like calling me and shit. I followed a couple of them on Instagram. I talked to Mafia Horn and stuff. He like, man, it was really me that jumped on the live. And I talked to him about the situation and all that. Like, yeah, I heard the homies mark the niggas out. Niggas is busters. Like, woo, woo, woo. And I swear to God, he had like some little baby bullshit too. Little punk ass, like maybe a 380. But I want to say like a deuce 5 on 40th Street. I ended up running into them niggas in the county jail and shit too. On a little bullshit violation. He had the homegirl from 30s. Bitch ain't from 30s no more, but had her pregnant and shit. We talking about the whole situation and all that. On the dead homies, but man, free lie. On the dead homies, free poo-poo, free everybody that was involved in the story. Everybody in jail except for Savage, on God. But I believe, I don't know, man, but shit, that shit happened on the dead homies. And my young niggas, though, on the dead homies, but they went for it. They was talking crazy, and they ain't never say nothing. They'd step on a piece of a grape in a fruit fight. They didn't say shit. They didn't want no motherfucking smoke. I'm not gonna lie. But 40 this, 40 that, the burner hatch, nigga.